From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year, still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
This is one of those scary streaks, because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into finding yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So
there's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peralta going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So striding in, Yasiel Puig. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. And a ball 1-0. No outs, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through for a hit. Standing in, Eric Timms. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat. Ryan Zimmerman comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch. It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second with one away. Settling in now, Didi Gregorius. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Now another 1-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Batting sixth.
Here's Todd Frazier now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Dyson racing back. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game. Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. And things are going to go from bad to worse now as a balk has been called. And that's going to extend this lead. The windup and the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta is under it. And that's the third out. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, center fielder Gerard Dyson.
Line drive to center field, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Batting second.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte. Dyson off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Hops this one up. Kingery is there for it. One down. Now at the plate, David Peralta. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
David Peralta.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Puig. And the inning is over. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
Center fielder, Austin Jackson.
First pitch of the at-bat. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. So coming to the plate, Matt Harvey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Scott Kingery.
Kingery.
First pitch is a splitter for a called strike.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. That Jake Lamb standing in now. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Jake Lamb.
Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Timms. And that's the first out of the inning. Now in the box, A.J. Pollock.
Fielder, A.J.
Here it comes. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is digging in to try it again. Yasiel Puig. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too high, and it's 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Timms. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now a stoppage here as it looks like a balk has been called. And indeed, they're going to say he never came fully set before starting for the plate. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pollock has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ryan Zimmerman. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone from the stretch. Didi Gregorius is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Dyson is there, 2 gone. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Todd Frazier. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hit to third. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing. So stepping in, Chris Owings. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
Shortstop, Chris Owings.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted into center field. Jackson moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Taijuan Walker.
Pitcher, Taijuan Walker.
Fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a ball bounced to Zimmerman at third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Ready for another chance? Gerard Dyson. He singled his last time up. Harvey steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. Hey now.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue. At the plate, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ketel Marte.
Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. The 0-1 delivery. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Slider, and he touches 90 with that one. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Jackson is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Kurt Suzuki. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Kurt Suzuki.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Austin.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a hard liner toward short. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. Stepping in, Matt Harvey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Stepping in, David Peralta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single. At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. No runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Timms. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Jake Lamb standing in now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Backhanded. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now at the plate, Scott Kingery. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Second baseman, Scott.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
He's really struggling in this game, Matt. But you know what? It hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's throwing 60% of the time, the first pitch strike to hitters. It just hasn't been good stuff that he's throwing up there. That just froze him. Big curveball up and in the zone. That's one you want to hit, right? But he wasn't able to pull the trigger. That just froze him.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Scott Kingery goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Yasiel Puig is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Little dribbler up the 3rd baseline. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Digging in now, Eric Timms. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hard hit ball to second, and this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. Puig rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate, and they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2. Thus far in this one. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped up. Lamb is there for it. And that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
A.J. Pollock.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Puig coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The catcher,
coming to the plate now, Alex Avila. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hot shot to 3rd, and Zimmerman can't find the handle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. At the plate, Chris Owings comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. Striding in, Taiwan Walker. Oh for 1 for him here in this one. Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Number 41, Jeremy Hazelbaker.
And they start him with one high and away for ball 1.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Bat splinters as it's hit out towards second. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. And look at this. The runner from second is going to come across to score. Here's Gerard Dyson. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Gerard Dyson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's up the ladder, and the tag comes in too late, so he's in at second base here with 2 away. Harvey pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and no one will track it down.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Hazelbaker is on his way home. The runner scores from second. And he is into third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the night. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat.
In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Digging in once again, David Peralta trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Ground ball sent back up the middle, taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Randall Delgado will come on in relief.
For the Diamondbacks.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He doubled earlier in the game. One for 2 to the. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Ready for another shot now. Kurt Suzuki. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swung on and missed for the first strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Jackson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
The pitcher, number 33.
Ready once again, Matt Harvey. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Tommy Joseph will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Joseph.
A late swing at a slider for a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 1-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Ready for another chance. Scott Kingery. Shelby Miller. Action. Now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Second and third, 2 away. In the air out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Hector Neris enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 50.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Digging in to try it again, Jake Lamb. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled to the right side, and there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So coming to the plate, A.J. Pollock. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. 1-1.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing. And it looks like the ball just took off and rose on it. Didn't rise. He just executed the location properly.
And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. Digging in once again, Alex Avila. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Number 28 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 28.
He's set. Here it comes. A line shot to third base. Striding in once again, Chris Owings. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Number 26.
Digging in, Shelby Miller. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game. Nick Ahmed will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And that misses, ball one. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Holler rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay to the plate. And he will beat the tag by Suzuki, safe at home plate. Here's Gerard Dyson trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the number 14 enters from the bullpen. Into the box now. Yasiel Puig, 2 base hits, both singles.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Hit hard towards center, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one, so the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Striding into the box, Eric Timms, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Too high, 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Sent on the ground out to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Zimmerman. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Back up the middle. The second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. In now, Didi Gregorius. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Stepping in, Todd Frazier. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Peralta on the move. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Pat Neshek comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. And that misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. This is popped up. Zimmerman is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now in the box, David Peralta. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. David Hernandez.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 47.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Drilled on the ground to short, fielded by Owings. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pat Neshek. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. This is on the ground over to first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. At the plate, Jake Lamb. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fielder, number 11.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Catcher number 13.
So digging in now, Alex Avila. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a looper to left. Timms moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Scott Kingery. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Archie Bradley. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now. He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how he got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit in the air out toward left. Pollock has a read on it. 1 away. And now is Yasiel Puig. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Heading out toward shallow right. Peralta's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now batting, Eric Timms.
Eric Timms.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And the pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Avila recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Digging in, Chris Owings. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
The shortstop, number 16.
Here's a slider up and in for ball 1, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Kingery has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Stepping up now, Archie Bradley.
Archie Bradley.
Steven Souza will pinch hit here, and he's the potential.
Number 23, Steven Souza.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that swung on and fouled. Straight back. One out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Number 1.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Soft liner to the left side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. He'll get it into second, and he is in there. So striding in, Ketel Marte, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And this is swung on and missed, so the Diamondbacks are down to their final strike now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Suzuki corrals it, and the throw to first will take care of him as the tying run will be left stranded at second base. This ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 49,033. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Ronald Ackerman is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. Around first, he's digging for second, and he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. RBI chance early on here with the man at third following the leadoff triple. First delivery to him on the way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 1-0 delivery. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. 1-1, here it comes. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. The average on the year for him is just shy of 310 entering action in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Now the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Late that time for a strike.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way to third. There is Franco. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
The first baseman, number
Next
34.
in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bruce on the run. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the stretch, Evan Longoria is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get one in the zone yet.
He's got a good fastball, Matt, and you can clearly see this situation. He's in a little bit of a jam, but he's going right to his bread and butter. Here comes my heater. I dare you to hit it.
You know, this isn't a...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, David Dahl.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. BWlove is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Jose Reyes comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, this is an unusual start to an inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
Longoria is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Michael Conforto. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. And here's Jose Peraza. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jose Peraza becomes the first out of the inning. Alex Reyes stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Digging in to try it again, Ronald Ackerman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And here's a ball hit in the air, and that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in for his second at bat, Eddie Rosario. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Ball swung on and hit to Cabrera at second. Throw goes to Reyes for the force, and that'll end the inning. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Bruce.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is low, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate. That's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in now as Dribble Cabrera. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Ready on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Line drive to left. Rosario will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Scope. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Scope.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air out to center field. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. First offering on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And this is by Moreland and down the line. A fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Striding in once again, Ryan Healy. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And that'll get down out there. In to score, the runner from third. And this will not be in time as he's into third base safely. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. A ball hit hard to the left side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. At the plate, Jose Peraza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And that's in there. Base hit. Healy Rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
The pitcher number 61.
Into the box, Alex Reyes. And he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. But I don't think he had designs on even really trying it as he retreats with 2 away now.
Center fielder number 33.
Ready once again, Ronald Ackerman. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Looking to leave him loaded. Skied into very shallow right. Bruce has a read on it, and that retires the side. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Franco. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Swinging a little blooper to center. Ackerman moving in. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
Digging in, Travis d'Arnaud. Not the shiniest at batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. On his way to second is d'Arnaud. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Into the box now, Zach Wheeler.
Pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
This one's flared toward left center. Rosario comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. At the plate, David Dahl. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The shortstop.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. The runner scores from second. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. Ready for another shot now. Eddie Rosario. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Eddie Rosario.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
He's really struggling in this game, Matt. But you know what? It hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's throwing 60% of the time a first pitch strike to hitters. It just hasn't been good stuff that he's throwing up there.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Jonathan Scope.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Set to deliver on 3-0. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be...
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that misses inside 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more. Gary Sanchez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all of that. It's just like a normal home game.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Stepping in, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double. Here's Jay Bruce now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Swing and it misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Here's the first baseman now. He's set. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Conforto rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay. And he will make it there as he slides in safely with a double. Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt.
Ready now, Maikel Franco. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And no one can get there as it falls. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Now batting, Zach Wheeler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Yoenis Cespedes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 52.
David Robertson answers the call from the pen here in the fourth. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 delivery. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Jerry's Familia, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Now a flare out toward right center. Cabrera onto the grass. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Now batting.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a pop-up now behind the plate, but room for Darno. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. So stepping in, Jose Peraza, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball two. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Now at the plate, David Robertson. First at bat of the game for Ronald Torreyes. Will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Liner towards second, but there to take it is Cabrera, and with that, the side. Jason Schreier, the 6'4" southpaw. Jose Reyes will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Throwing to second, and he is into second base with a leadoff double. Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And that's going to score the tying run from second. We're even now at 5-5. Now in the box, Jay Bruce. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Jorge Soler come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Jorge Soler.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Now a ground ball for Longoria. This could be 2. To second for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
First baseman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mitch Moreland, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. T.J. Rivera will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
T.J. Rivera.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Standing in as Dribble Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Adam Warren is into the ballgame.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 43.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Warren.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. 5 runs, 8 hits. And no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Peraza is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Ackerman. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Ackerman.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Soler has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Scope. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And here's Soler to make the grab, and that will end the inning. Ready for another chance? Michael Franco, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Stanton is there to put it away for out number 1. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. High pop up. Calling for it, Healy. 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Jerry Familia. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Line drive to center field, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So that keeps the inning alive with 2 out for David Dahl. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the belt, the pitch, and he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes Soler, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Digging in once again, Jose Reyes. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And a rather easy first out. Striding in once again, Michael Conforto. So far 2 for 3 in this one. So with a left-handed hitter wait.
Number 52, CC Sabathia.
Now the first pitch from CC. This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. In is Jorge Soler. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Sabathia sets his sights. First pitch on the way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. This is popped up. Scope trying to get there. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Evan Longoria.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Outside. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off. Ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Shortstop, Jose Peraza.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jose Peraza swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
Here it comes, 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. So coming to the plate, CC Sabathia. And he's getting his first plate appearance here. Jose Bautista is into the on-deck circle now, and by doing so, that'll signal the end for CC Sabathia. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this, AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2 from the stretch. Ronald Ackerman is the batter now as he looks at a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Now batting, Eddie Rosario. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Tommy Kingley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom.
Number 48.
Digging in for his second at-bat. DJ Rivera. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. Set. Here's the 3-1. On the ground up the middle. To his left, Peraza. And he's retired here, 1 away. At the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And now a pitch on the way. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Ready once again, Michael Franco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Stanton over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in now, Jonathan Scope. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Cabrera into shallow center. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Daniel Bard takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again. I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
1-2 now. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So a big moment in the ball game here. Gary Sanchez. And he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Ryan Healy is on deck. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Here's the first pitch. Line hard toward right center. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. And the run is going to score from third as they've taken the lead here in the 9th. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And standing in here is the very dangerous third. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side. Standing in, Daniel Bard. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. David Wright will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Chad Green comes on looking. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. David Wright is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Weekly hit to third. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. Now at the plate, Jose Reyes. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Ackerman is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a clutch hitter when it mattered. Ended up driving in 3 runs, and they were all 3 important runs to drive in. Without him, this would have really been a different game.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Mets, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.